today. I know the market's down a little bit, but that's okay. That is A-okay, dude. Chilling in Miami, damn. Lucky. Are you going to the conference down there? What is up with my hair right now, dude? Wow, I have perfect timing. Yes, sir, Marcus. Might ask to be a guest. Non-fungible cats, what's up, dude? Yeah, man. I'll shoot you a follow. What's up, what's up? I mean, yeah, if you want to request to be a guest, go ahead in a little bit. Why is Polygon popping off? Because it's been consolidating for a while. Partnerships. Why do you think this is the last dip? Well, let's take a look at the chart. I mean, guys, we've been pushing all-time highs for a while, guys. It's not 100. I got to check that. I got to check them out. I haven't checked them out. I will talk to anybody, man. There's a lot of very, very interesting people on here, for sure. Very cool people. VVS Finance. Everybody's been talking about VVS Finance, guys. I would not invest in their token. I mean, it's a bunch of new people that have the crypto.com wallet, right? And they're transferring it to the Kronos network and then utilizing VVS Finance, which is great. It's their first introduction to DeFi, which is fantastic. But they're entering into the VVS LP position. And VVS is a highly inflationary token, okay? And number one rule of LPing is to not enter an LP with the platform token, the highly inflationary yield farming token, which VVS is, right? So that's what I'm talking about with LPs. Like, yeah, VVS is okay, but I would not enter the LP with VVS and crypto.com. I would not enter that LP position. Why? Because VVS is highly inflationary and probably will counteract all the yields you get from yield farming, right? So definitely stay away. The LPs are with Crow. Yeah, the LPs, VVS and Crow, right? That's VVS, Crow, and the other ones. Obviously, if you want to do like Wrap Bitcoin and Wrap Bitcoin and Crow, great. But I saw a lot of people doing VVS. And the other, like Crow, VVS, I think there's Wrap Bitcoin along with it. Good morning, Alex. Hopefully you're doing well today. I love going live, talking with you guys. Crow Sheep, Crow ETH. Okay. I'm doing all of them. There you go. Those are not too bad. The Crow Sheep might be a little questionable, but you do you. Adam is up. I like Cosmos. Give me Cosmos. VVS will burn half supply every year. Circulating supply, or it's got to be how will they accomplish that? How will they buy back half the circulating supply? We'll see. We'll see if that happens. Just a dip, beginning of a bear market. Absolutely not the beginning of a bear market, dude. Love Dot, SEC and ETH thoughts. So, the Howey test, I think it's FUD, but it is what it is. It's just a lot of, XRP's lawsuit isn't even through yet, right? They've been going on it for a year and a half. To get Ethereum through as a security, that would be tough. If Ethereum goes through as a security, say bear market 17 times, because we're going into a big one. So if XRP loses this lawsuit, yeah, it will have ripple effect, right? But if Ethereum gets registered as a security, that's not good, guys. There's even ETF applications, and you only can do what's up? Is it really because of Biden caught a cold? What? That we're down today? I don't think that's it, man. Last moon before dip. If we turn the chart upside down, maybe. If we turn the chart upside down, last moon before dip. ADA, not a huge fan, never have been. I like Crow. Ethereum is not a security. F the SEC. That's what I've been saying all along. F the SEC. Fuck everything that deals with the traditional financial system. Fuck it. Best long-term cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink. I know it. Dude, it hasn't been performing in the bull market, but it was the best performer in the bear market, right? So it's give and take. Get some new shirts. You're not a lumberjack. You don't know me. I cut wood. I can wear what I fucking want to wear, bro. It's my life. I do have other shirts, man. Only a couple other shirts, though. I only have 3 shirts to my name, bro. I'm a dude. I don't like shopping much. I just wear what I got. Give me what I got. Survived one cycle and never had a hack. There you go. What do you mean have had a hack? Waves is 4 years old. Get the suit. Yeah, I do also have a couple nice suits, but I don't really wear them. I cut wood. I used to have... I actually used to sell wood. Firewood. Your shirts are fine. Let's go, boys. Fuck you. That's what I say. Hopefully that doesn't get me banned. I can wear what I want. You do anything with VVS? Your shirts, I don't know how much soybeans, I don't know how much they smell like something. If you go around the silos, it smells like alcohol and manure. When the next bull run? Dude, we're in a bull run. We're in a bull run. Probably next bull run. Damn. Is this just a correction? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Why is Luna performing so well and all the other coins? Well, let's check out DeFi Llama, guys. DeFi Llama, because we're going to see what networks have been popping, locking, and dropping. Let's go, Sheepa. Just go all in on Walmart. It's not that hard. Okay, Walmart's... I honestly really dislike... Did your mom buy that shirt? Did she? Honestly, that's pretty much my main source of shirts, is when my mom goes shopping and she comes back with a couple shirts and she just gives them to me. And that's really because I don't go shopping for myself. I never go shopping in the first place, bro. I don't know. I just shirts. I have a lot of free t-shirts. And like Christmas is a big one. Christmas, I get a lot of shirts. And that's pretty much it. I don't buy clothes, bro. He's about to make fun of me because, yeah, dude. Give me Bitcoin, bro. No, I'm all set. No, check out Nord Crypto. It's a DeFi up. Nord Crypto. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Is that check out D's nuts. Okay, I will let you know how these D's nuts are. Let's see. Okay, so we're back at DeFi Llama. Let me show you guys DeFi Llama, show you what's up with the networks and really show you why they pop off at different times, I guess. All right, so here we go, DeFi Llama chains. So basically, you can see the growth of each network, and obviously Terra has been tearing it up 38% last week, so you can see the inflow of capital, total value locked up 38% this past week alone. Ftron, Phantom doing okay. Polygon's pumping because exactly why Terra's pumping. Look at that. Wow, look at that. What else? Oh geez, my cat card. I hate military websites. They do random shit. DeFi chain, whatever the hell is going on with DeFi chain, maybe look into that. Up 42%. Chronos, popping, locking, and dropping over here. Arbitrum down 15. Shit. Osmosis up. Moon River down. Boba down big time. Optimism down. XDAI up. XDAI is up. Let's see top mover. 7-day change. 7-day change. 176. ZYX. Songbird, whatever the fuck that is. Stellar's up. Interesting. Okay. That's why Polygon and Luna's up significantly, because their activity's up. Money's flowing into the chain, boys. Money's flowing into that specific chain. Let's go. Polygon is moving. I've been waiting patiently. How much is Polygon moving? I have a lot of Polygon, but I wasn't paying attention. It's up 7%, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Total value locked. Fluffy coin. Yep, TVL, boys. It's all about TVL. Poly moving. You have no clue. Okay, dude. Think Sheep doing gaming changes anything? Not much. I mean, it is what it is, guys. Imagine if your you started a business in your garage. A year later, it was worth $40 billion, and you really don't have much of a product. If your valuation is $40 billion, and say you own 15 to 25% of that valuation of that company, you better fucking build something, right? Don't hate on VVS. I'm not hating on VVS. They're TVL Moon. Yeah, I was probably one of the first people to talk about VVS. I made a whole TikTok on Kronos Network before it even had any fucking volume. And I talked about VVS. Hey, what do you think about XRP? What do you think about it? Not a huge fan. What's up, Ice Cream Man? What's up, dudes? What's up? Hey, what's up with the Fluff Coin? Let's look up Fluff Coin. I haven't looked into it. It's probably just a meme, bro. It sounds like a meme. Fluffy Coin. It's only up 90% today. Shit. Amateurs. 5 million in total value, or fully diluted, 15 million. So it's a pretty low cap still. Pretty much a very low cap. What's up, man? Nantucket Polo, you are the man. The decentralized token focused on revolutionizing Web3. This token, Fluffy Coin's going to revolutionize Web3, guys. Purchase BNB, send BNB to Trust Wallet, swap BNB to Binance Smart Chain, swap BNB to Fluff. So obviously, it's a shit project, but do what you want with your money for sure. Hey, that candid of answer. Hey. Go need ice cream cold to hold now. Yeah. I actually ate some freaking delicious strawberry cheesecake ice cream last night. Ooh, it was so good. I had to get my ice cream fix in. Every couple, honestly, days I have to get my ice cream fix, man. It's not good. Now, well, the ice cream's good. Probably not the habit. Yo, is Stellar good to... Yo, what's up, Meta Kurt? I like the name. Is Stellar good to jump into? Not in my opinion. Cardano, a wash trade. Now we're talking. Now we're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Wash trade with Cardano. Save yourself on some capital gains. Good to go. It was cool that you liked the live with Party Finance. I did not know everything yesterday. If you didn't tune in, an hour-long discussion with Party Finance. Party Finance sounded like he's 26. He's deaf. My BS meter did not go off with him. I have a BS meter, and Party Finance, he's legit. He's definitely legit, and I mean, he was a cool guy to talk to for sure. If you, it's up on my YouTube channel if you want to listen to it. But what is your opinions on Cats? Don't know what it is. What's up with Phantom? I like it. I use it. Price action. I don't really care about price action because I only use it for DeFi. What's up with buying with today's dip? So, I mean, y'all can buy, but at the same time, I have not advised buying for anybody in a long time. Like, y'all can buy, do what you want, obviously, but I haven't bought it in a long, long time. Hey, yeah. So, with the finance people, you get a BS meter. See, Plug his BS meter Plug's BS meter goes like this. Good time to dollar cost average in for sure if you don't already have a position. So I haven't been able to leave New York in a while because just a freaking man, it's National Guard throws a fucking wrench into everything basically. What's up, dudes? Joshua, how was your day? Fantastic. I hope your day is going smooth. I appreciate you. Hey, Shiba to the moon? I mean, it's pretty much been on the moon and kind of coming back to Earth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What do you think about Litecoin? Hey, what do you think about Bitcoin till is it let's check out the little price action. Thanks for the likes, guys. Dude, the dingleberries. Hey, and it's Friday. It's Friday. I actually been like I had like a stomach bug earlier this week, and now I'm feeling better. And now we're feeling good. Now we're feeling good. And hey, what kind of trouble you get? it's just a lot of like you get paid. Well, I at this point, like, dude, I just like you pretty much work for free, which is whatever. I mean, if you want to do that, I don't know. It's just a lot of BS. Not a BS. I'm definitely the type of person that does not like working for other people. Like, I kind of want to do what I want to do, and I can make money doing what I want to do. So, hey, Joshua, tell. It is what it is. It is what it is. I signed the papers a while ago, so I got to do what I got to do until it's done. And I like the people, very smart people. I work with very smart people. Hey. Is transfer from wallet to exchange considerable a taxable? No. A transfer from wallet to exchange. So sending is not considered taxable. Give your portfolio makeup probably 70 Ethereum, and then like probably 10%. Probably 60% Ethereum, 10%, 15% Bitcoin. And then Chainlink, I have a lot of Chainlink. I have a lot of Polkadot. Kusama's been huge. And DeFi, airdrops, earning passive income. Polkadot parachains. I mean, Kusama parachains. Yes, transfers are. And you know what else I found out? But I talked to my accountant the other day, and he said it is. So when you enter a DeFi pool, so say you have Ethereum or you enter a yield farming pool, that pool is considered an investment, right? So you put money into a pool, you won't get taxed. So say you are in that pool for a year, right? So you're in a yield farming pool for 1 year. The money you take out is not considered income. It's considered long-term capital gains, because that yield farming pool is considered an investment, right? So if you take it out after a year, that yield farming is considered long-term capital gains now, which is less than income tax usually, right? So, and short-term capital gains, obviously, right? So consider that when yield farming. Like, maybe want to enter a pool that you want to stay in for a year. That might be worth looking into, right? So that's a little hint. Who's in a pool for 1 year? I've been in a single pool for 8 months currently. I've been in the Try Crypto pool on Polygon for about 7-8 months. Okay, and it's been going 30 to 60%. It's been variable from 30 to 60% for the last 7-8 months. It's somewhere in between there. So I only got to hold it a couple more months to now have considered long-term capital gains on that investment pool, right? There we go, boys. There we go. Hey, plug. Okay, hey, we're having plug on. What's up, dude? No, this is, never mind. We're having non-fungible on. Let's go.
Can you hear me?
Hey, non-fungible, what's up?
Good, man.
Oops.
Man, thanks for having me on, man. I really appreciate it. Yo, Dingle's a great guy, man. Like, he's one of the first people I followed here on Crypt Talk. And
hey, non-fungible, I barely
hate
can hear
ragging
you,
on
man.
XRP because I do hold a bag. Can you hear me better now?
No, actually, it's very soft.
Man, I think that might be some of your audio there. Let me see if I can put on some headphones in the.
Let's hear. Let's see here. We can hear him fine, so it is on my end. Interesting.
Oh, cool. Well, I put on some headphones. Maybe that makes it better.
All right. All right. Yeah, I can hear you. It's just a little soft. What's
All right, cool. Well, no, I was just gonna say, yeah, crypto. Dingo, I really appreciate your content, man. Not to rag on XRP people, because people can hold whatever they want. I do hold some, and I do plan on participating in their, DeFi and NFT, but stuff. But then I'd ask, what the heck does a liquidity bridge need that for? But not to talk about XRP, man. But yeah, the reason I follow you is because how candid you are, man. Like people ask you about it, and you're like, "No, I don't like it." So yeah, I really appreciate your kind of candid nature and your content, and just what you bring to the community with DeFi and everything specifically.
Dude, thanks for that means a lot, man, for sure. I mean, I try to keep it real, and honestly, there's a lot of underrated people in crypto TikTok out there, and there's a lot of smart people in crypto TikTok, and I definitely think it's there's crypto Twitter, crypto YouTube, and everybody drags crypto TikTok, and I definitely think it's underrated, and I think we're up and coming, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. So we'll see. But anyways,
Yeah,
tell us a little bit about yourself, if you mind. I don't know much about you.
Yeah, man. So the content I make here on TikTok is, I guess, what people have really attached to is because I am a CPA. They really ask a lot, like the tax situations going on with crypto. But really, what I do more, like with my day job and everything, and what I've been doing longer than accountancy, is more kind of around like data management. I work a lot with structured query language. That's really what I've made my career off of, because I'm an accounting software consultant. So I do deal with like a lot of typical tax issues, but more kind of like before they hit us as like the end user or consumers, kind of help them more like the business send out the 1099s and the W-2s. That's more what I deal with. And the payroll taxes. That's really more what I deal with as far as taxation. So when I learn about like crypto taxes, I do it more for the continuing education that I have to do every year to hold up the CPA designation. And really, when I learned about DeFi, not even a year ago, I really just kind of dove into it, man. I just really aped into it, because even before I got into accounting, I tried to get more into like the finance investing traditional route. But, never was really able to kind of start a career in it, just kind of became an investor or whatever. But I always really had a strong interest in really the solutions that DeFi brings, kind of, we could call it this independence from banking, but it's even bigger than that. A big part of the world that doesn't have access to it. That's really, what I thought about before this whole, like, people that are currently in banking getting away from it. But yeah, the more I kind of like dove into it, I was like, oh, whoa, we don't have to accept these, crappy interest rates on savings loans, or we don't have to be like subject to, some random guy's thoughts on whether we should get on loan, and what that interest rate on that loan should be. And yeah, I just really aped into DeFi. And then, of course, the gains, right? The APYs on these new protocols,
Right.
and the technology. And because what I do more in accountancy is more around the technology, it was just like, for me, it's been this perfect storm to want to dive into it more and more, and have it be a part of my career and whatever, And then I really love NFTs, too.
Yeah, so I have a question
as
for
far
you.
as-
So as a accounting a consultant, have you seen a noticeable increase in like a consultation regarding crypto specifically this year, or have you noticed any changes over the last year just with your clients?
Well, man, unfortunately, not really, man, because the clients that we deal with are more business to business.
Got it.
So that's kind of like the talk I had, with my boss. I didn't specifically, no, I did bring up crypto actually, but I hit it in there, with like PayPal, Venmo, and alternative methods of payment. I kind of brought it up as, and a lot of that, like for when it's like business to business transactions, there's kind of still dealing with that larger traditional layer of finance with the banking system. A lot of even like a lot of PayPal, Cash App is still more at the consumer end, and we do have some larger clients that are like either restaurants or like that have some type of product that you may know of, like a sandal or a shoe that's a brand name, and
Right.
they do have like a web storefront. And I'm honest, I'm just itching for the day that one of them asks like, so we want to start accepting payment in whatever crypto.
Right.
What how can you help us with that? I'm itching for that day.
It will
For
definitely come
sure.
100%, and I definitely think it actually is a good thing that nobody really has asked you about it, because it just shows you still how early we are and still how far we have to go, or the industry as a whole has to go to really see like that adoption that everybody expects.
For sure. And another one that I see where it's early is so I live in San Diego and I go to meetups started happening, so there's these in-person events now. It's awesome. Like, in your cities, go check these out. Like these are amazing opportunities for networking. So there's this company called Edge Wallet. They're out of San Diego. They're obviously a wallet. And they've been having meetups, and I've gotten to meet like a lot of their dev team, a lot of their HR team, and they're looking like honestly like it's a great time for people to get in a crypto type career, and you don't necessarily have to have like this super technical skill because a lot of the people that they're looking for are like marketing people, honestly, people with like social media skills, sales
Right.
skills, so great time to really get into like crypto, and people that can write stuff like blogs, that type of deal. Yeah, great time to get into crypto for
Uh,
like, any type of skills really.
yeah,
But
100%.
yeah,
There's a
go to
lot
these.
of opportunities, a lot of money floating around in crypto, and it's up for grabs. Like, you just have to go find the angle of attack and grab that money, right? Find out where that money is and how to get it, and then kind of just put your foot in the door. So, I mean, so I got a question for everybody viewing. If you have, not a question, a statement, but if you have any, we have a CPA online right now. So if you got any maybe crypto tax questions or just tax questions in general, shoot them in the chat and we'll see if he's got any answer for you.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, man. And then, yeah, so Meetup is an app. It's, or a website. Just set up an account with them and then, put in your basic information you don't even really have to set up an account with them, honestly. You could just like go look in there and see what's available in your city or zip code and literally just type in like blockchain, crypto, Bitcoin, whatever, and you'll find stuff. And even if there isn't stuff available in your city, there's still a lot of stuff online. People that'll do like large Zoom groups for like live, Sunday swap's about to launch tomorrow or whatever type of deal. So yeah, go check out Meetup for real. But definitely, what you want to do is like if there are live events, in-person events in your area, do them. So like I was saying, in San Diego, Edge Wallet, Permission.io, Super Rare. There's like another company that does blockchain analytics. I mean, I've gotten to network with a bunch of people in there, and I've connected with them on LinkedIn. And they're all small still as far as like their business operation go. Even though like Super Rare is up there supposed to be like with Nifty Gateway, honestly, as far as them as an NFT platform, as far as like their business corporate operations go, they're still small companies using QuickBooks.
Yeah, right.
So that's how early it is. So like, and that's kind of like the other thing I'd like to do because with the software that I do, accounting software for we're bigger than QuickBooks. It's more for like when companies are ready to scale, they're too big for QuickBooks. That's really the perfect companies for us to talk to. So that's why I want to keep this like good relationship with them because very soon they're going to be too big for QuickBooks, and they've already started telling me about what QuickBooks doesn't work for them for, and it's like the big ones that they all have the headache for is like because a lot of them pay their employees and whatever crypto, and QuickBooks cannot handle that.
Right. Right. So I guess Yimmy does have a question. He says, any idea on IRS's plans for retroactively enforcing on taxes? It's all on the blockchain. So
Okay,
maybe
so
regarding the infrastructure bill, the
Yeah. So two things on that one. Two quick ones. No, I guess I'll say three quick ones to kind of do the broad level outline. One, do not lie about that question. The check the box. Have you traded? Did you own virtual currency? Even if you kept it on DeFi the entire time, do not lie about that one. Do not lie about that one. Seriously, do not lie about that. Two, um, the ones it's kind of like this level of risk. If you didn't do things right in the past, like honestly, like take your own risk. I am not your financial or tax advisor. I'm just telling you kind of like the reality, in my opinion, and even from having talked to actual IRS agents about this. you know, don't worry as much about what you did wrong in the past as far as like not having done your DeFi type stuff. What they will go after you is, like I said, if you lied about that question and if you did stuff with actual cash. Right now, today, you got to think about like cops. Stuff may be illegal, but it's up to the cops' discretion. And right now, today, the cops, they care the most about cash. But right, as this infrastructure bill kind of comes more into fruition, which is going to take time. Like these reporting requirements, they don't really want you to start actually doing the $10,000 more until 2023, and then it's not going to be reportable until 2024. At that point, the cops are going to start going after those things. But as far as like retroactively, in my opinion, they're going to focus on the people that lied about that check the box question and the people that messed around when cash was involved.
Right. I mean, that's really good advice right there for sure. I talked to so for DeFi, for example, and you said you played around with DeFi a little bit?
Man, yeah, I mean, I love your content, man, but like, and I guess, yeah, you do talk about the other chains, but I think at the end of the day, people fall in love with whatever platform they learn DeFi on. And because you are a DeFi OG, like it's Ethereum for you. Yeah. And what I learned DeFi on, or I guess even honestly, what I learned a lot of crypto on was crypto.com. And I downloaded their DeFi wallet the day it came out. I attempted to start my own node, whenever you could start doing so, but I couldn't figure it out because I'm not smart enough to like with Linux and all that. So I was like,
Sure.
okay, I'm going to go back to mining Ethereum then. Yeah, but I just it stayed, at the sidelines. A lot of people would joke that Crow was like a stable coin for the longest time, right? And then, it kind of became like this perfect storm with their marketing and people wanting to buy NFTs there. And honestly, I'll be straight up. I'm going to be straight up about what BVS is. It is like a copycat of Pancake Swap right now in the Trust Wallet, how it works with Pancake Swap. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because people are already familiar with that interface. People that get on there brand new are going to be like, okay, this is nice, but it's a little bit friendlier and even a little bit more intuitive. And I
Yeah.
guess what made me so excited is I was like, wow, I finally get to go back to this thing where I really started, where I learned about, buying crypto and, attempted to do this other thing beyond, basic mining of Ethereum. And the DeFi is so easy. And like I said, I'm basically in every single farm on there that's not like a direct VVS to something else or a stable coin to something else.
There you go. I mean, so you're only on the Kronos network, it sounds like?
Oh no, man! I'm also like on Ethereum. I'm not doing any DeFi because I'm willing to
That's
spend $250
Dude,
on
that's
gas to buy
understandable, man. I mean,
NFTs.
that's totally understandable.
Um,
Was referring to maybe like Avalanche or Phantom or Polygon.
I do it on Polygon, Terra Luna, and like I mentioned, I do have my Cardano delegated.
There
But
you go.
yeah, once they do I'm going to do the test transactions on Sunday Swap. I have that. I'm planning on doing that. But no, I honestly I haven't. I've researched a ton about Avalanche and like Time Wonderland, but no, I still haven't made the jump yet to like move my Avalanche over to like a MetaMask wallet and start doing all that yet, or with Phantom yet. So, and same deal. I have like the Phantom. It's ready. It's ready to go. Even honestly, even with Solana, like they're ready to go, but I haven't moved them over.
Yeah. So I do have another tax question, and I actually talked to my accountant yesterday, and we were discussing yield farming pools and how they're going to be taxed, and how to maybe how he said they probably will be classified as an investment in themselves. And I kind of want to hear what you think about that. So he says, like, if I put my money into a pool that's a yield farming pool, I don't pay taxes until I realize those gains. So like and if I hold them for longer than a year, if I keep my money in that pool for longer than a year, it would be considered long-term capital gains rather than income or short-term capital gains. Would you agree
Okay,
with that, or do you have any idea or anything to say
man.
on that, I guess?
So I think that one's real interesting, man. His thoughts on that, and actually, I kind of want to like research this one a little bit more after having heard you say that. But long story short, yeah, I kind of get his logic, but I don't necessarily agree, and I would compare it more to the tax treatment for like futures instruments of crypto.
Mm,
Futures instruments of crypto have like this special tax treatment to where it's like 60 what is it? 60% short-term gain, 40% long-term gain, no matter how long you held it or whatever.
interesting.
And that's they have to be, however, be regulated futures. They have to be from like the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, or I can't remember what other one has a regulated exchange. That if you want that special treatment, it has to be regulated futures. So that means if you trade, whatever futures on FTX or KuCoin or whatever, I don't know where else you can really trade futures, or I guess on DeFi platforms. Yeah, if you trade futures on these DeFi platforms, you do not get that special tax treatment. So, in my opinion, if you really kind of wanted that special tax treatment that your accountant is talking about, it has to be something more regulated, like a regulated security, which we don't necessarily want. But the reason I brought up this whole like cop thing, and it's up to the discretion of the cops how to enforce the law, not necessarily the lawmakers. They're not the ones that are enforcing the law. Until the actual lawmakers tell us how to do something, it's really up to your accountant to kind of have this conviction to say, this is my understanding or this is my interpretation of this automation of a financial instrument or an existing manual process, and this is what I'm willing to sign off on.
Yeah, that's how he was explaining it as well. He's like, this is a reasonable deduction of what I'm hearing this is. So like this is reasonable. So I could argue our decision making process of this, and I think it would be we will just do it as if it was an investment by itself. And I agree with you as so you said the special tax this special way for derivatives and these registered securities, etc. So what's not special tax? What did like you were specifically saying the special tax or like the special way of
like
getting
tax
taxed?
treatment.
What is not the special way of getting taxed?
Well, I mean, if you don't have like if it were for derivatives or whatever, if you don't have that special tax treatment, you're just paying like normal short-term capital
Okay.
gains, long-term capital gains, and for like the farming, it would be more like instead of paying capital gains, it would be interest revenue that would be ordinary income.
Right. I originally thought it was just going to be taxed as ordinary income because I kind of saw it as revenue generated. So, but
Yeah, I think that's kind of, and like I said, that's the most conservative approach. But there is no definitive guidance on that one. The closest guidance that the IRS has actually come out and said is, what was it in 2019? There was what they call a revenue ruling, and that's just kind of like notices that the IRS comes out with to kind of maybe explain a little bit of the regulation, the tax code or whatever, to us in regard to a specific issue. So in 2019, they said that airdrops from forks are considered revenue. So So, I mean, that's completely different than your yields from farming.
Right.
So, people kind of like professionals kind of had to make that leap, to say, well, that's kind of the most conservative approach. That since the IRS said, kind of like this whole like new asset that you got, out of nowhere, really, from having participated prior, is revenue now.
Right. So for example, mining, like income generated by mining is considered revenue, and correct? Obviously it must be, right?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
And then let's see. And then for example, like say you add Ethereum to, or add just say like Ethereum to a yield farm, and then you
Income, yeah.
withdraw Ethereum, you really
Interest
haven't
income, yeah.
realized the gain yet, because
Bottom
you
of the,
realized
yeah.
it in Ethereum,
Bottom
but you're
of the
paying
income
taxes in the
statement.
United
Yeah,
States
you caught me on
dollar.
a technicality. You're correct.
So like so you haven't realized your gain yet. So how do you pay something you haven't realized, I guess?
Um, yeah, I mean, and I think like in DeFi, until it comes more to 2023, 2024, they're going to need to provide better guidance, because you're right. A lot of these things, they may not have kind of like a fair market value yet, or like the one that's really tough that I hear from a lot of people is what is it like staking on Time Wonderland? It's really get the value of your memo token or your wrap memo token. And if that's supposed to be considered interest revenue, yeah, like how the hell are you supposed to do that? And that's kind of like where I go back to, I mean, and you really need to like talk to your accountant about this, because like I said, this is my opinion
Right.
and what I've gathered from talking to other professionals and even IRS agents. Because yeah, I don't think I brought this one up. So I did talk to an IRS agent like straight up yesterday, like
Well,
really more for the lulz, like the local IRS office, to ask him about Time Wonderland. So like, I had like the white paper, on my phone. I wrote some notes because yeah, I got super busy, so I didn't have like time to do anything that crazy. But I had some notes, and that's why, like I brought up earlier, right now because it's so early, they were like, don't lie about that virtual currency question. Don't mess around with actual cash. It's understandable if it's real hard to get this data right now.
yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. That's a rebasing token, so like that adds another level of just what the like, I don't know, man. It's just like
And
it's
then
gonna be
as far as
nuts.
just kind of my further opinion on it, as far as just accounting fundamentally, man, and you took business classes, so like if you remember accounting,
I,
man,
I was sleeping
it,
through
it
accounting, man. I could not stay awake during accounting. It was the worst.
this is why, like, if you're deep into this, like you got to have a professional with you, man, because you got to have somebody that's willing to have a consistent way of calculating and interpreting these things and signing off on these things. Because the fundamental thing of accounting is calculating and measuring things in a consistent way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let's see if we have any questions. Obviously, gas is tax deductible. Gas costs, correct?
Yeah, one that I believe they have gone out and straight up said. I can't honestly. I'm sorry. I can't remember if this one they straight up did say or if I heard it from a tax lawyer. Unfortunately, the one that is not tax deductible is failed gas transactions.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. And when did
So it's
they
kind of
kind of like make that official, or when did they say that?